Hi there, I'm Lisa Taylor. I am so happy to come on right now. Sometimes, anyway, I won't go into that. Let me know where you're watching from. I have been really thinking about this idea of a seed. I love seeds. And I know the analogy is well worn, but just hear me out here. I love the fact that we don't make, obviously, we're not making anything grow. We're just creating the atmosphere where the seed can flourish. We're watering, we're putting the little pot in the sun. We don't see anything happen for a long time, but we don't doubt. We know that the seed's going to grow. Do we do that in our life? Do we trust the seed? You know, the Bible has this fabulous line about now he that ministereth seed to the sower, both minister bread for your food and multiply your seed sown. So when those ideas of thought, when those good ideas come to us, those ideas of truth come to us, the little seed of an idea comes to us in an inspiration, in an intuition, are we willing to trust that that little seed is going to provide bread, and when it grows and fruits and flourishes, is going to provide a multiplication of more seeds? Like, do you see how, I just love looking at nature and seeing the example that nature gives us. One spiritual idea, one little seed of truth planted in thought multiplies, bears fruit, brings up more spiritual ideas. So what do we do when we're given a little seed? We plant it, we water it, we put the pot out in the sun, right? So when we're in doubt and that false ego is trying to rush in and solve all the problems, we're not having the patience to just let it grow because we're not trusting that there is the principle, life, the law of life is in operation. The seed is going to grow into whatever it is meant to grow into. We're not doing that. But do we do that with the little spiritual idea? Do we know that principle is in operation and that the idea will grow without us having to do something to it? Patience, trust. If we have faith as a grain of mustard seed, don't you love the connection there with the seed? And there's this line in Science and Health with Key to the Scriptures by Mary Baker Eddy, where she says, the facts of divine science, this principle, this law I was just mentioning, should be admitted. Although the evidence as to these facts is not supported by evil, by matter, or by material sense. We can admit, when we get that little germ of an idea, we can admit in that moment that that spiritual idea is going to grow, that spiritual idea is going to grow and then bear fruit and produce more seeds. We know that the spiritual idea is going to have an effect in our life when we let the ego get out of the way. That false ego, keep it out of the arena, keep it out of the garden. So I just love this idea, understanding that this law, this principle, this law of good is in operation, that the seed is going to grow. Whether you like it or not, it's going to grow. Whether you understand how it works or not, it's going to grow. So all you have to do is admit that. Admit it, even when the evidence isn't there, even when you're just looking at a pile of dirt and there's nothing sprouting. How many times in our life are things not sprouting? Well, trust 99% of it's already done. And that 1%, that evidence that's coming up, you'll see it. Patience, hold, patience, trust. Life finds a way. The law is in operation. We can admit that the divine principle is in operation, even if we don't see the evidence, particularly if we don't see the evidence from the material senses, because they're going to lie to us every time anyway. Okay, that's it. Go listen for those seeds of thought, go plant them, and then be patient and acknowledge, admit the facts of divine science, and then be encouraged that you can look for the evidence of good, no matter what. Okay. Oh, I should let you know. Oh, I haven't committed to this out publicly yet. So am I committing? You're seeing it here live, people. This is what happens. Okay, I'm going to commit. I'm committing. I'm going to do the Paths of Practice workshop this Friday. I don't know what time yet. So if you're on the list already, great. You'll get the email about it. If you're not on the list already, go to pathsofpractice.com and just get on the list so you'll know exactly what time I'm doing it. Or you can go to lisataylorcs.com. It's on there as well. But get on the list, register, show up live. I do it on Zoom. I've done 1 or 2 before already, and you'll get the recording of the first one if you sign up until I switch it over. And then just sign up. It's free. It's free and it's really fun. And it's only an hour, and we go through designing what it looks like to design your daily practice. What are the 3 essential elements to a daily spiritual practice, and how it can support you in your life, and how we can sort of understand the science and practice it every day so that it supports our life. So go sign up. All right. Lots of love, you guys.